As much as Uber Eats would like me to start off cheap, because that's what they did, is they presented me with 2 cheap offers, that is not how we're going to start our morning. So I started, I guess, doing deliveries because I haven't done any yet. At 11 o'clock this morning, it is September the 1st. It's a Thursday. I am hoping things get better than what they did yesterday. Now, the difference is that today I have at 11:30. Oh, hold on. At 11:30, I have Skip the Dishes on the line here. Verdun, come on. Look at the difference. I'm not over there. I don't even know that location. And thank you for the no tip. That's always courteous to drivers. So I am currently on with Instacart. I am going to be on with Skip the Dishes at 11:30. So their scheduling system, as you can currently see, it's still not the greatest whatsoever. And I've never seen it this bad before. You refresh it, okay, you get some for tonight. But I also have, I think I scheduled for tomorrow. I scheduled for today at 4:45. I'm not really sure why I put that time slot because I don't do deliveries at that time slot because I'm with my son. I thought I had a shift for Friday. Apparently I don't, but that's okay. We'll see what we can get scooped up. I am just hoping that anything better comes across today because yesterday was horrendous. Am I planning on changing my market? No, I'm actually still not planning on changing my market, and the reason why is because I'm going to write that as a one-off. It was the 31st of the month. People have rent or mortgage to pay. Maybe they're waiting to see how much they have left over before they could assign it for any miscellaneous item. I don't know, but I've never had things that poorly in my market before. But you know it's a dead market when even your parents go out for dinner and they give you a call and they're like, wow, these restaurants are dead. How is it for you? And I tell them thanks for the checkup because it's just as dead for me. So I think it's a one-off, but I am going to stay within my market today. We got Thursday and Friday. I mean, come on. There has to be something coming across on a Thursday and a Friday, right? So we shall see how things go forward. Let's continue onwards and see, hopefully, if we can make some money today. As much as I could just spend pretty much all day sitting here editing, I was happy that I got this double-stacked Ben and Florentine order coming through. Now, I was, and I still currently am, sitting right across for the Ben and Florentine, so it makes it very easy to accept this offer. Just over $18 for 12 kilometers. Now, the thing is that we can sit and bicker about kilometers, or we can sit and bicker about hours. So for me, I'm bickering about hours because I need to make a certain amount of income now that this has become my full source of income. And when I noticed that it was 41 minutes for the drop-offs to get everything done, $18, done deal. Now, the drop-offs were over by basically Saint-Hubert, Cousineau. And the last one, well, that was the first one. The last one was more near Bienville. So, and that's even out of zone from Uber. So I do have a few kilometers I have to come back, but it's not long in distance. So I was able to get both of those orders completed. Basically, they were pretty much both meet at the door. The first one was meet at the door because it was a business drop-off. And then the secondary one, she was kind of like hidden underneath the stairway, but I was able to find her. On my way back, I'm glad that I was coming back in this direction anyways, because then I got another order. It was for Fioria Pizza. I have done one order for there before. $6.94, and I think it was like 3 kilometers, but most of that was going to the restaurant. Now, surprisingly enough, I did have to wait about 7 minutes for the order. And then it was a drop-off at a school, and the school was right in the zone that I wanted to be in. So I really liked where that was positioned for a drop-off, and that's why I took it. So depending after tips, I should be at about $25 for about an hour and a half. We are going to be going into the second hour soon, and you all know that anything can happen within the second hour. So now it's just pretty much a waiting game. On Instacart, I've had nothing so far. I have paused and unpaused myself from Skip when I've been waiting for those orders, but honestly, I would not be surprised if with Skip the Dishes, I have absolutely nothing with them. It is currently 12:43 p.m. and I just got that last drop-off done, I'd like to say about 10 minutes ago. So I'm just waiting for something to come in, but the market is definitely a big game changer currently, but I'm hoping I can still get $100 today. tell me, in your market area, how much are you averaging, let's say, for 6 hours? I say 6 hours because even though this is my new full-time job, I'm not doing 6 hours a day. I have to keep in mind that being as a content creator, I am doing YouTube full-time now. So I have to devote time part-time for both of these. So I would say for about 6 hours a day is how long I am out here doing some gig work. So what are you averaging in your market for 6 hours on average currently right now? Because mine is pretty shitty, but I'm hoping it's going to increase. So I'll get back to you, lovelies, once I get some more orders here. Maybe cruise along, maybe edit, I don't know. But I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. So Uber and I have been playing cat and mouse when it comes to orders. They sent me double stacked orders, said do this. I accept. I turn around and I say I'm not doing this one. So they send me another one, and we're going to talk about it right now. So we all know that the one things that I hate, and if you don't know, you're about to find out, that when it comes to me doing food deliveries, I hate doing any orders in the shopping mall, and I hate doing coffee orders. 9 out of 10 times with the coffee orders, I get 0 tip or maximum $2. And for the mall complexes or shopping malls, they're overcrowded. I'm waiting for a long time, and you have to go to where the food court is. Now, Uber Eats sent me this offer, $18, and I believe it was 11 kilometers. Now, I'm looking at the time frame. It says 40 minutes to do it. That's an easy one. Sure, let's take it. Now, I noticed that the first one on the docket is Cafe Depot in Champlain Mall. And the second one is Fulam. So we got a coffee shop, and then we got Chinese food. Looking into a 20-ounce cold brew coffee. I love cold brew coffees. I like fancy coffees. I'm all for my Starbucks. But I decided to play Russian roulette here. I was not going to chase to the mall to get a coffee order and risk the fact that, first of all, this is already 11 kilometers. So I end up canceling the coffee order. But I stuck with the Fulam. The Fulam order was a huge, heavy Chinese order. And it was for $73. So I'm thinking to myself, if anything, probably the tip is coming from Fulam. And it's also showing me that since I took the Fulam offer, that is only 6 kilometers. So it's 6 kilometers. I'm thinking Chinese food. That's not too bad at all. But then Uber kind of lies a little bit here, because they turned around and they offered me, because I canceled one order, they offered me another on the double stack. They ended up offering me $4.99, and they say 0.7 kilometers. Now, typically speaking, when I do a double stacked order, typically that's the distance between the two customers. In this case, it was the distance between the two restaurants. Because once I got the 6 kilometers done for the Fulam offer, I then had 3 kilometers left to go. So let's round it off to 10 kilometers. So either way, I end up doing about 10 or 11 kilometers. But now, based on what I'm seeing here, they said that the estimate for this trip is $15.79, which means that potentially I did the wrong one for sure, because I did donuts over coffee. Kind of sounds... Nope. I'm not doing $6 for 11 kilometers. So I might have done the wrong one, basically. So I don't know if the Chinese order was a big tip in the mix. It was a very heavy order. So I'm hoping that there's a hidden tip mixed up in there, but if not, oh well, c'est la vie. It only took me 37 minutes, and I ended up going to be getting at least $15. So I would say it's not too bad of an offer. It's a slow period anyways, but I think I would have been taking longer if I would have had to go to the Champlain Mall. And the difference between the mall complex to the Fulam, it is quite a distance between one of them, versus going from the Fulam right across the street to the Krispy Kreme donuts. That one was literally 0.7 kilometers, but you live and you learn. Krispy Kremes are super popular here because the one in my area is the only Krispy Kremes in the location of Montreal. So we get a lot of orders that go left, right, and center, but sometimes I think customers don't realize what's a good offer or not. Who knows? Maybe that person for the 20-ounce cold brew coffee tipped good because they know that it's a 20-ounce cold brew and they live far, but c'est la vie. I'm not going to dwell on it. I don't know if I made the right choice or not yet, because we're going to see. If I had to say based on this, I'm probably around $40 for almost now going into 3 hours. So at the end of the day, I am still going to look at least $100 payout, but with gig work, sometimes you have to put in more time and hours to get the money that you want. At least I got YouTube in the mix. So I'm gonna drive around. Hopefully, I've been praying for Instacart, but Instacart has not liked me. Just nothing. It's been very, very quiet, or locations. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go for $5 to go 10 kilometers, because what ends up happening is these micro orders, for anybody that's wondering why there's always no tip on micro orders, we're express drivers. So the client puts through an order on Michael's, we go and pick it up through Instacart. We have no association with them. They don't even know what Instacart is. They just know it's a Michael's delivery. And so because of that, there's no tip on there, and this is the crap that Instacart feeds us. So yeah, I'm not gonna take the crap that Instacart feeds us. So let's go on with things now. I am on pause with Skip the Dishes. Although, to be quite honest, Skip the Dishes does not like me, because half the time I'm out of their market area. I'm in the Longueuil area. They have not pushed me one single delivery so far. Let's see if that's going to change. I will get back with you guys in a little bit. So I'm going to say that I was happy with my judgment. The reason why is after tips, it says tips are finalized after 1 hour delivery, but I am very much confident that this order that I just did is finalized and done. $19.10. So I actually got $1 more than what was forecasted from the original coffee order with Uber. And speaking of coffee, I got motivated to get my little grande chocolate whatever mocha from Starbucks. So yeah, the coffee order kind of motivated me. So I'm not complaining about this order. Fair game. I think that went exactly the way that I could have wanted. So $19. Thank you. For 37 minutes, not bad at all. After that order got done, I got this offer, like a barbecue chicken or barbecue. It's the store restaurant's barbecue Creole, I think it is. Cute little place. Not much that I could record there. The offer was, I think, $7.45 for just over 3 kilometers. So it takes 15 minutes, $7. That's more than fine by me. And the distance of kilometers to dollars is fine. Dumbass me, and yes, it's okay to insult yourself every once in a while. That's life. I'm not actually insulting myself. I am laughing at myself. And I'm laughing at myself because dumbass me turned around and I didn't know that I didn't accept 3 orders in a row. So Uber Eats had me on offline, and I'm answering comments here on YouTube. And I was doing that for like 25 minutes, so no orders were coming in. And I was like, why am I getting no orders? And then I go back to Uber Eats and I found out why. Skip the Dishes. Skip is just complete crap right now. I had a 4-hour block with them. I would say between that, about pause for a total duration off and on for an hour. Yes, I will go and do that. Yes.
Make a right turn.
I will do that in a minute. So I'm going to do this $9 for 3 kilometer KFC order. I lost my train of thought within this little bubble there. Wow. Yeah, so Skip the Dishes. There we go. Train of thought back. Skip the Dishes gave me 0 offers for 4 hours, even though I was only paused for off and on for 1 hour. So that was complete garbage. I would say I'm around $50, maybe $60 after this order. And I've been online for 4 hours. But I am wrapping things up right now. I'll go get this order done. I will stamp it right now how much I made after this order is completed for everybody to see. But I'm going to stop recording because after this delivery, I'm going to go pick up my son from daycare. And I'll catch you lovelies in the next video.